Are you spying on me again? I don't like it when you spy on me. Do you like ASMR? Well, in today's video, I'm going to teach you 3 words. And those words are carpet, rug, and mat. Now look at 3 things here, okay? You can see all 3. You can see a carpet, you can see a rug, and you can see a mat. Now, which one is which? Okay? So option 1, we have this gray stuff right here. Okay? All over here. Number 2 is this colorful thing right here. Look at that. And number 3 is this bad boy over here. Look at this. Okay? So which one is the carpet, which one is the rug, and which one is the mat? What do you think? Well, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to think about it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, first we have this stuff here, which is the carpet. This is the carpet. This material is called carpet. Okay, look at that. It's permanently attached to the floor. Look, I can't take it. I can't pull it up. It's just permanent, right? I don't know why, but people in Canada and the US love carpet. I hate carpet. I think it's one of the worst inventions in the history of the world. I hate it. It's a magnet for dust and mold and other bad things, chemicals. You know, carpet is made of I don't even know what carpet is made of, but it's not healthy. And then I think they glue it or they staple it to the floor. Okay, you can't wash it. You can't take it out and wash it. You have to vacuum it. But the problem with vacuuming is that vacuuming often just sends the dust into the air. And so anyway, I just hate carpets. But let's go to number 2. Okay, what's this? What's this guy here, this colorful thing? Is this a rug or a carpet? No, it's a mat. It's a mat, okay? Now, a mat is usually small. Okay, you can see how small this is. Usually people will have a mat, maybe in front of their door. Sometimes people have a welcome mat. It says welcome. Not this one, but sometimes people have a mat that says welcome right in front of their door. Sometimes people put their shoes on the mat, or sometimes people wipe off their shoes before they go into their house. But here in North America, it's good to take off your shoes before you go into someone's house. Some families don't, but it's usually a good idea to take off your shoes before you go into someone's house. Okay, so that is a mat. Now also, some religions, like for example, Muslims use a mat to pray. Okay, that's called a prayer mat. Usually it's a bit bigger than this, right? This is a very small mat, but it would be a bit bigger than this. Okay, that's called a prayer mat. Okay, now let's move over here and talk about this one. Well, there's only one left, so you already know what it's going to be. We had carpet, we had mat, and this one is a rug. A rug, okay? Very often people have rugs if they have hardwood floors, or if they have some kind of floors like vinyl flooring or hardwood flooring. Okay, it's just weird if you put a rug on a carpet like this, okay? There's a rug, even a mat looks weird if it's on a carpet because it's sort of the same thing, right? But a lot of people, they have hardwood floors, and in that case, they might have an area rug in their living room. Okay, an area rug is a rug about this size, maybe a bit bigger, okay? And they have it maybe, in front of their couch or or maybe, I don't know if they'd have it below their, underneath their dining table, or just somewhere in their house. They have a nice rug. Okay, maybe some nice colors to complement the interior design of their house. Okay, this one's a bit boring. Actually, I don't know if this is a rug. It looks more like a blanket. It's really thin. Like a lot of rugs are a little bit thicker, like Persian rugs. Have you ever seen Persian rugs? Those are the best. Those are really, really nice, really elaborate designs, very nice looking rugs. Okay, now we'll give you a tip. Okay, if you hear the word Persian and you're not sure if it's carpet, rug, or mat, well, I'll tell you, it's always rug. If you hear the word Persian, the next word is always rug. Okay, and another tip is if you hear the word prayer, then it's always prayer mat. It's not prayer rug or prayer carpet. I forgot to mention, you could also have mats in your car. Sometimes people buy extra mats to put in their car so that they're, the bottom of their, like your car has carpet too, sort of, right? But people put in a mat, like maybe a rubber mat to, I don't know, just to keep their car more clean, easier to clean. You can just take the mat out and you can shake the mat out, right? In your car, you could just shake it out, but usually car mats aren't this colorful. This is a nice, colorful one. Usually car mats are just boring black color. Okay, so you can have a prayer mat, you could have a car mat, or you might be able to say a shoe mat. I don't know. People use the word shoe mat. I think it would just be called an entry mat. An entry mat. Like if you have this in front of your door, either outside or inside your door, I think it would be called an entry mat. Okay, so just to review, we have carpet, which is the worst invention in the history of actually, no, I think it's the second worst. The worst invention was iTunes. I hated iTunes. Have you ever used like Apple products? You know what I'm talking about? iTunes, the app, the program called iTunes. It's just the worst. I just hated it. In all my life using Mac, I haven't used Mac my whole life. I've used Mac since 2014. That's when I bought my MacBook. And ever since then, I've just hated iTunes. But this year, Apple got rid of iTunes, which is great. So that was the worst invention in the history of the world. But carpet is just brutal. Like I said, it just attracts so much dust. It's hard to clean. If you have hardwood floors, it's so much easier to clean. You just take a Swiffer. Do you know what a Swiffer is? A Swiffer is like one of those, it's not a broom and it's not a mop. Okay, it's like a flat mop where you can just like take off the pad on the bottom and wash it. Or if it's disposable, you can just you throw it in the garbage and put a new one on, right? And you can just Swiffer. You Swiffer your hardwood. It's just so much cleaner. It's so much easier than vacuuming. I hate vacuuming. So I don't know why it might have to do with the cold weather here in Canada. It's a bit nicer to have, I guess, carpet if it's really cold. Sometimes hardwood floors can, I don't know, they can get cold, but in that case, I would just buy, a rug. I would rather have hardwood floors and a rug, like an area rug. Did I tell you? It's called an area. Okay, I don't know why people use the word area rug, but very often when you hear the word area, the next word is rug. Okay, so an area rug, like I said, is probably this size or a bit bigger, but you can just call it a rug if you want. You don't need to call it an area rug. Okay, so that's it for, I don't know, what else can I teach you about carpet, rug, and mat? I think I covered everything, but maybe you want some more ASMR. Maybe I should make a whole video just about ASMR. Anyway, I'll see you guys over in the next episode of Mad English TV.